Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Demi Goddess YouTube channel. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video from me. We are continuing our 30-day Get Better with Self cleanse. I am streaming from TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So if you see me looking up, looking down, that's why. We are entering into week 2, which is goal setting and alignment. Okay. Goal setting and alignment is the theme. These questions are specifically tailored on working on our goals, no matter how short they are, no matter how long they are. And also, too, what does alignment look like for us? How is it showing up for us? That is exactly what this week is focused on. So day 3, before we get into anything, make sure you guys have your notebook so you could do your journal prompts today, and I will be doing them as I have been doing this entire time. I will pull an affirmation card because I want to see what the energy is overall for everyone. These are affirmation cards. You don't have to apologize for taking up space. So that is the affirmation card. You don't have to apologize for taking up space, okay? Sometimes people are in situations where they feel like they're burdened, like they are not a benefit for others in their lives, or rather that's your job, rather that's family, rather that's friends, and you don't need to apologize for taking up space. If you being there is a part of your purpose, then focus on yourself. Don't focus on anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about you. It's about what you want to do. It's about showing up, okay, and staying focused on what your end goal is. What is the part that you play in whatever the situation or the subject matter is. Okay, so the questions for today, make sure you have your journal. Okay, so technically, yes, we are on day 9. We are in the second week, but technically this would be question number 26. But what I need you guys to do is write today's date because you want to be intentional. We're working on 1/9/25. And this is day 9. So you want to put that in your notebook. So for day 9, let's start off with this question. So technically, so far overall during this cleanse, we have done 25 questions that is really centering us and focusing on matters that we needed to focus on and bringing awareness to things that we didn't necessarily know in the past, and also to getting into fruition with our manifestations, our intentions, what we want to happen. So, well, what is the outcome? What is our intentions overall for these goals? Okay, so the question we're going to start off with for tonight is going to be, what small daily habits can I implement to align with my long-term goals? So take a minute to really think about, what are your long-term goals? And for you guys that's on TikTok, I'm also streaming on YouTube too. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at YouTube as well. But ask yourself, what are your long-term goals? What small daily habits can you implement to align with them? So this is a question that is going to be pushing you to really have an action plan on these long-term goals. A long-term goal could be a year from now, 6 months from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But you have to take steps to get to that long-term goal. So what is it going to take to get to that space? What are some small habits or small milestones or steps that you could take to get to that spot? Okay. Hold on. Let me put this on. need to put my banner on. Okay. So I'm going to answer mine. What is some of my long-term goals though? Mm, this is a really good question. Okay, I answered that question. Okay. So the next question, the next journal prompt question is going to be, what skills or knowledge do I need to develop to move closer to my ideal life? Ooh, okay. What skills or knowledge do I need to develop to move closer to my ideal life? That is the journal prompt question. Hmm, that's a really good, deep, heavy question. To my ideal life. I think I answered that pretty much. So the next journal prompt question is, where do I see myself in 1 year and what steps can I take to get there? So the journal prompt question is, where do I see myself in 1 year and what steps can I take to get there? Wow, I don't even think like a year out. These questions are really making me think tonight on what's the purpose, you know? Dang. Where do I see myself in 1 year and what steps can I take to get there? That is the journal prompt question. What steps can I take to get there? Hmm. It's a really heavy question. Um, okay. So we're done with those. Then those questions centered on goals and alignment. Okay. So the next question, first of all, let's reflect on yesterday. My intentions I said that I wanted to be more productive. I actually completed that. I was productive today. Still was kind of, but I still was more productive than Wednesday. Um, I said I didn't want to feel lazy. I didn't feel lazy today. I got two reports done today, and I was going to work on a third one, but I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I need to reach out to my boss to see if I could give some education to someone, so I don't have to reject their stuff. So that was one of the things I thought of. And I said how I embody it. I said by being active and focused. I was active. I wouldn't say I was 100% focused today, but I did get stuff done. And by the way, when I did day, what is it? Which day is it? Oh, the 6th. The 6th was what day? Was that Monday? I had intentions set on, yeah, it was Monday. I had intentions set on Monday, and I did not complete them in the time that I was supposed to, but I did them today. So I feel really good about completing that for today because I put it off. And I took care of it, and I also found a solution so I could start working on that. I'm going to try to, by the end of this weekend, complete this course I have to, submit all my stuff, and then I could finally work on, I want to finish the trainings for my job, my second job this week. Because I really need to start working that job, honestly. Otherwise, it's no point. I really wished I could have started working the beginning of this month, but anyways, neither here nor there. So the question for right now, being in the present moment, really filling out how you feel. The question is, how did you take care of yourself today? So today I handled business and I'm proud. A good thing that happened was, what was a good thing that happened today? Oh, something I'm grateful for. What am I grateful for today? I don't want everything to be like the same thing. Um, what am I grateful for today? Think, Jennifer, you have so much to be grateful for. I am grateful for my home. I am grateful for my home. And I have so much gratitude for my home now because my home state is on fire with the wildfires that's going on in Los Angeles. Not even Los Angeles, just Southern California. And I'm just grateful that there's no fire there. Like my childhood homes, they're safe for right now. So I'm grateful that I have my house, but I do have some family and friends where they've been told to evacuate, which I will be checking in on them to see like what's going on. Um I hope none of my friends and family that is close to, like really close to the fires, that their property doesn't get destroyed, but it just really made me put myself in perspective. It's like, dang, I was like looking on social media, looking at all these homes, all these people talking about, their homes being destroyed and everything, and people not being able to take their belongings, and people are saying like, hey, like it's material things, it'll be replaced, but it's like some of these people, they don't even have a savings, and their property isn't insured. So how are they going to be able to replace that stuff? And some stuff is timeless, like photographs, family heirlooms, just to name a few things. And it's like I'm seeing people be so insensitive online, and it's really crazy to me. It doesn't matter if you're rich, it doesn't matter if you're poor, it doesn't matter if you're middle class. At the end of the day, nobody deserves any of their belongings and hard owned property be destroyed. Period. Like that's just, it's crazy to me. And I'm really disgusted when people, they're saying, "Oh, the rich, they're okay." Yeah, they may have, but you got to think about it. Like the rich, they're in positions, yeah, they may have financial backing, right? But you got to think about it. How did their family become rich? Through generational wealth. And if you know anything about US history, a lot of these families that live in those areas, they gain generational wealth based off of their property. And now their property is burned to smithereens, and it's like homes that's been passed down for generations. So it's like the richness, the history of like these homes and these sites. So I just think people are being insensitive to the top percent, but also people, I do empathize with middle class and lower class as well that lost their property because they don't even have insurance, they don't have any of that, and it's just very scary. But anyways, I was just looking today. I was like, damn, what would I do? Like, what will I fucking take in a moment of crisis like that? It's like, and I be thinking, like, I'm thinking about moving, and I'm like, I want to get rid of like most of my stuff that's in here. And I don't know. I have like gratitude for myself, Like, there's some things I'm like, I don't even want this anymore. But it's like, damn, like, there's a lot of people that lost their stuff and they're not even going to be able to replace it. And I'm over here like thinking about how can I get rid of stuff, but I'm also thinking about shit, what is the shit that I will fucking take? Like, I can't take everything that's in here if I was like in a situation like that. I mean, I'm sorry, I am going to grab my family photo albums. There's no way. There is absolutely no way I am not going to grab my family photo albums. Like, the few family things that I have that's small that I could take, I'm taking that shit with me. Like, I'm not leaving that. And obviously my cat and I know this is shallow, but I am going to take my electronic devices, because if shit hits the fan, at least I could sell that shit off and it's worth a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like my MacBook, my Nikon Canyon camera, shit, my fucking X, my ring from my previous marriage. You could sell that shit. So, I would take the tangible small things that it's like, I could like quickly sell. But like, other than that, I'm like, damn, I will pack me a couple shirts, some underwears, and some pants, and try to get some hygiene stuff in a backpack and everything gotta go. That's just, I'd be so sad for my plants though, because it's like, damn, they're living things too, but I can't put you in my fucking car. That's not, unfortunately, it's not a necessity, you know? I don't know. It's just, I feel so sad for my state. And I'm like, all day I've been like stressed out. I've been thinking, I'm like, what can I do? I'm not back home. What can I do? So I've been reaching out to my friends and like my family. I'm like, are you guys good? What's going on? Like I've been posting on my social media, doing research on where people could get food, where they could get shelter, where they could get transportation vouchers, where they could get clothes, all of that. So if you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, I have that all in my stories. Also, too, like government websites on how you could like submit like losses with the freaking state of California and Los Angeles County. So all these organizations, they could like help you get places. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And I'm like, damn, I have so much fucking clothes that I'm trying to get rid of. And it sucks that I'm not back home because I'm sorry, I probably would have called off at my job today and I would have been like, I gotta go help people. I would have been giving away my clothes. I would have been volunteering, helping to pass out like waters and foods, and I would like help the shelters. And I'm like, I can't fucking really do anything from here. And like a part of me wants to like fly back home right now, if I'm being 100% honest. But so far, thank God, none of my family is really impacted right now. But they have some of my family and friends, they did get evacuation text message though. But they're keeping me up to date. So I don't know. But anyways, that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my home. Seriously. Because today, looking at social media and listening to people, news outlets interviewing people, and I'm just like, fuck, these people, some of these people are not going to be able to rebuild. What are they going to do? Like, it's just sad. It's really sad. It makes me want to cry. I'm not going to cry though. Summarize today in one word. Ooh, what would today be? Summarize today in one word. Anxiety. I had anxiety today because I was going on scrolling events all day long and texting family and friends, making sure they're okay with this dang fire. Okay, so my intentions for tomorrow. What is my intentions for tomorrow? I want to do some of my job training tomorrow, my second job training. Um, I don't really have that much to think about for as far as like intentions for tomorrow. I do have intentions for this weekend. I need to finish that one class. I also need to look into, damn, are we already considered in the middle of the month yet for January? January has how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, the middle of the month would be Monday. Okay, I need to enroll in. I have so many education things I'm doing right now. It's not even fucking funny. So I have an active license in California. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I have an active license and I need to do my CEU units. I also I'm not gonna say it because I know there's people in my job that probably follow me and I don't, you can't trust everybody in the workplace. But basically I gotta take a class for something. I did something. So I have to do that. And then I'm doing these trainings for this second job and I'm fucking overloaded. I'm just like, I'm multitasking so fucking much. It's not even crazy. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I'm like at my main job doing reports, but then I'm listening on my second job, the trainings, and luckily it's stuff that I already know. But I mean, they do like have to update laws for certain things. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I'm like typing and doing a report where I'm looking at people's stuff. Oh, it's just a lot. And then at the same time, like I be scrolling on social media. Like I don't know. I'm just such a scatterbrain, but all my stuff gets done. Like it all gets done. Anyways, so my intention for tomorrow, why is it important to me? Because I want to work. How will I buy it? Okay. That is the intentions for today. So the last thing what we need to do is go back in our journals and we need to read out loud or to ourselves our intentions 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. That will solidify, put that energy out in the universe. Also, too, these intentions that you guys have written down, you need to make sure you're being active towards it. Like if your intentions is you want to lose weight, that means you need to get into the gym. Okay? You can't expect to like sit on your derriere and think you're going to lose weight and you're not putting in the work. You're going to have to put in the work to be able to obtain this intention, this manifestation that you want. Okay? Okay, I said it 3 times. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening or morning or wherever you're at. Please make sure you share. We're gonna get off of TikTok. Please make sure you share the live, and it's never too late to join the cleanse. If today will be your day one, just go back to day one on the live and you're able to start it and do what you need to do. Okay. And you just will be still in your cleanse after we finished it, but good news, we're going to do another cleanse after this, but we're going to give our bodies and our minds and everything a break for a little bit, and then we will do another cleanse. But I hope you guys enjoy this live, and I will see you guys soon. Peace and blessings. Thank you so much.